Welcome back to my channel. This is another video about the Samsung Neo G9 Odyssey. Well, and the monitor really got a lot of bashing in the last two weeks because of its HDR issues. And in my opinion, most of it is totally justified. What I want to do tonight is to show you why I still think that this is a really good monitor, and it's still a huge step forward. Well, if it wouldn't have the HDR issues, of course, it would be much better, but it still has a lot of things to offer. And tonight we are going to make a video with SDR, and let me activate SDR, and we will run the monitor on the specs that I personally like best on it, and this is SDR refresh rate 120 Hz. Well, as I play in darker rooms, we have 30 brightness, 70 contrast is fine. I use local dimming, low or high. Both has its advantages. High is very dark, but there is more blooming. And with low, there is less blooming, but there is a slight backlight lighting always on the monitor. Oh wait, I will make a game marathon again, but this time only SDR content. I'm also include some older games just to show you how the game looks, so you can make yourself an opinion. Okay, we'll start with the first one. Alright, welcome to The Witcher 3. One of my favorite games. And I think colors, the dark areas are real dark, and the perspective is just huge on this monitor. But of course you have to remember that I did not have such a wide monitor before, so the wow effect of that is of course still here with me. Oops. But seriously, I don't know why anyone would need anything more here.
See, I thought Siri could stand to wait a little longer.
And what I love is, you see, the cinematics are in 16:9. And I always hate it when a widescreen monitor goes back to 16:9, that you have visible sides here that I can show you easily again. Maybe this is the first video that you see here, so let me show you this. If I turn local dimming off, this is the camera. It's sharp again, sorry for the bump. This is how cinematics will look. Let me just quit the cinematic here again.
Go and train with her.
Of all the women, what's...
I mean, you see the clouding, you see the color on the sides, and when I go out now, it of course is... It's of course better now, but do you see on the camera this bluish here, maybe? Let me turn local dimming on and let's see how this changes, if it changes at all. I mean, I'm testing this right as I do it. I'm not sure this changed. But if we go in again, then you'll see that all the bluish effects on the sides of the monitor are gone now. So this is, I cannot stress enough, this is the first time that you can get this tech. Well, of course there's the Asus monitor too, but that's only 32 inch and it's over €1,000 more, so it's too expensive for me. But I would buy a G7 with mini LEDs, of course, a G7 Neo. Okay, this was longer than I wanted to, but the game is so beautiful. Let's continue with the marathon. Sorry if this video gets a little longer, but I think I'll make a an entry directory where you can just select the games that you want to see. Alright.
Place like this.
Okay, this is now Metro Exodus, the first part of Metro. And I also think this looks really dark and nice on the screen.
We'll have to get through the military outpost to reach the surface.
I have seen this game several times in the past years. And on LCD monitors, I mean, on LED monitors.
Use the auxiliary hand system to open the gate.
And I can tell you this is really dark and looks good. Colors, shadows.
Follow me.
Everything.
Okay. Up we go. Ooh. Seems like nobody's home. If only the servants put your best class. Without it, it'd be like a goldfish outside his door. We're almost there. This is the Tyranny performance hall. Let's see what it is. Did you hear that? Listen. What the hell is it? Take a second! Stay calm! What's your best, boys? Okay. Opposite's gonna be tougher than the library. Life was never easy in the tunnels.
The whole screen is visible.
Artyom, awake at last, I see. Hunter's on his way in. He should have news from the other stations. Come on. Let's go, Artyom.
This walk here is also very nice.
Alex.
Yes, Nikolai?
The station can't survive much longer if these attacks don't stop. We must do something. Another patrol was attacked.
Relax. Everything looks fine.
The situation's under control.
My brother is in hospital.
Okay, I think that's more than enough for here. Next game is Tyranny. It's a great game like old Baldur's Gate series, with a lot of moral decisions and so on. Just trying to see. Ah, now I think we get the full screen in this game too, and that's what I was hoping. Can I skip the intro here? I'm just making a guy. Be right back. Alright, this is now kind of like an introduction where you chose several events that how they should play out, and in that way you determine how the world is when you start the game. I've just turned this on to show you that even here we have the full screen now, and this looks really nice for a game like this. Okay, I'm just doing some random decisions here. This has so much from Game of Thrones, and the world is as cruel and unforgiving as Game of Thrones. So definitely a recommendation if you like games like Baldur's Gate, Neverwinter Nights, those older, slower but intense storytelling games with lots of dialogue and lots of decisions. Okay, I'm right back with in-game video. Okay, this took a while. Conquest is done and we can start the game. You have so many options here that no playthrough in this game will ever be the same.
And Kairos' invasion has shattered all major opposition in the tiers. The Younger Realms, the Bastard Tier, the Free Cities. All who defied Kairos lay broken by battle or bowed in surrender. The two armies of the Overlord, the Disfavored and the Scarlet Chorus, now control our lands. But our will is not yet extinguished.
It's a great story, but we have to skip it, it's too long otherwise. Alright. I have thought about playing this game on my CRT monitor the next time I'll do, but I'm pretty sure I will always play it on this monitor now, because the thing I didn't like were the dark areas here, that they are not really dark on other monitors, on other LCD monitors. Well, I'm sure you can already see the similarities to Baldur's Gate series. Right, a lot of tutorial options here. I just want to run a little bit more.
I can't. Can't do that. I got it. I got it.
Sweeten a little bit here.
On it.
You have also spells like Baldur's Gate, ice spells, fire spells, and all those old school good stuff.
Will do.
Oh well, I guess I just record a little bit longer. Let's make this video a gameplay video for the Samsung Neo G9, but also for the games.
Here.
Ah, this is worse. This is your first companion. She's a really bad girl. But she's a great fighter.
I can tell you didn't spend the conquest in a diplomat's tent.
Yeah, it gets sharp.
I'm Verse, by the way.
I must also say, from the distance I sit here, the writing is good. It has a good size. So for that the monitor is big enough too. Because this game has a lot of text.
Eager. If they deserve for the voice.
Yeah, a lot of tutorials, so it's a bit slow on the start. And you can also pause the game. Well, really like Baldur's Gate. Okay, but I think that's also enough footage for here. Alright, one more. Sorry, I couldn't resist to show you this one here. That's a remake of the original Bard's Tale games from 1980 early something. And what I like here is this game I like best at 21:9 ratio. Because as you see, this is not so good. We have a lot of lost space here now at 32:9. And this is what most people will have. This is 16:9. It's very narrow. And I played this game on my old 34-inch 21:9 monitor. And I'm pretty happy that I can just use this resolution that I really like. This is now 21:9. So you basically have your 34-inch mini LED monitor integrated into this one. I'm really not sure that there is a lot of difference. Come on! Do I die here? Nearly. Let me also show you the volume 2 has outside world. Yeah, well, I guess that's it. But what I wanted to show is that you can just use 21:9 with this monitor, and there is no loss to a real 34-inch monitor. It's even better because are there 34-inch monitors yet with mini LEDs? The Asus is 32, right? So I guess not. Okay, be right back. Alright. As much as I would love to show you this, but I would get into trouble, I think, if I did. But I hope I'm allowed to tell you that I think it looks amazing on this monitor. So only this one. Last but not least, let me load Alien Isolation, because on my HDR test, this was also one of the washed out games. And so now we could compare this here with the washed out version I did before. This footage now too. Ah, this looks much better. There's much more color on the side.
My question is, it's using the air ducts to move around.
You know, the primary air shaft may work to our advantage. We can lead it through, down to the main airlock.
Who gets to go into the vent?
What do I need to do?
Ripley, you lead it into the primary air shaft. We trap it on the lower deck. Then Ash opens the airlock. Lock down the maintenance hatches.
Especially these games with those dark areas, they really profit from this monitor. Alright, since I have not really much clue how to play this, it's been a long time that I played it. I have to collect some equipment before I'm allowed to encounter the xenomorph. So I'm just doing the same views I did with the HDR. So this at least is comparable. Alright. Well, I guess this should be enough for now. Well, my summary about this monitor is that I would love to know how good HDR can look like, but apparently this monitor is not able to show it to me. I've seen YouTube videos of HDR content that I also thought looks amazing, but still, I'm giving Samsung the benefit of the doubt right now, and I hope they manage to improve, fix the HDR issues here. But for me, just for me, this monitor is fine like it is with the 120 Hz and SDR content. Well, I just love myself. I love to have deep black screen again, because that's really important for me. Okay, well, thanks for watching again. I'm sorry this became so long, but there's always a slider on YouTube. And well, I also hope you liked the series of videos about the Samsung Neo G9. I'm not sure how many more I will do. I mean, I can only repeat myself, starting to repeat myself slowly here. So, but I will do one more comparison video with the CRT monitor here. So I think this is something that I myself would want to see. How does it really compare if you have a side-by-side, like with the OLED? Okay, if you have any more wishes of things that I should show, then please write it in the comments, as always. And thanks for watching. Bye bye, have a great day.